Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm G&G, and in this episode of the Highland Fling we are taking on Banks OD at home, and then with rearranged fixtures because of the cup competitions we're actually doing our first derby of the season away to Bora Rangers. They started the season terribly with 5 defeats in a row. They've started to climb the table just slowly at the moment, so that will be a tough away derby. As for ourselves, we have continued our good start to the season, but we've not made it easy for ourselves, especially in this game against Strathspey. We were 4-0 up at half time. Goals for 2 for Glover, 1 for Dunsmore, 1 for McCovra. 4-0 up at half time, cruising, and then we conceded 4 in the second half, including 1 in the 90th minute. I was tearing my hair out. It looked like we dropped 3 points here with a 4-4 draw, but then Ross Gunn stepped up with this beautiful strike. The gun show late on, saving our blushes for a 5-4 win. But another huge blow out of that game was an injury to Aaron Dunsmore. He is out for 4 to 5 months with an Achilles tendon. A huge blow to our season there, which we are still trying to sort out in terms of bringing players in, but I'll get to that in a moment. Our next game was in the North of Scotland Cup against Cutler. We rotated the lineup and came away with a 3-0 win. Longridge, McCovra and Tom Glover with the goals, and through to the next round of that cup competition. Then in league action we took on Huntly and we went 1-0 down 10 minutes into the second half, but Glover equalised. He's on a great run of form, Tom Glover. Then this goal from a corner kick, Jackson Longridge, first goal for the club, turned out to be the winner, a 2-1 away win. And if we look at the league table, we are top by 5 points, 6 wins from 7, head of Formatine. And yeah, a really good start to the season, unbeaten so far. Hopefully we can continue that, and our defence of the title is looking good. Then it was our first game in the Scottish Cup this season. We were at home to Kilwinning Rangers, went 1-0 down after 15 minutes. The shock was on, but then Ross Gunn, Kyle Ure and Leroy made it a 3-1 win, and we're into the second round where we have been drawn against playoff opponents last season, Forfar. We're away to Forfar again, and that's a game in which we will be looking for a little revenge. So that is all caught up on going into the first game of this episode. As I said, we are trying to replace Aaron Dunsmore, and this is the player we have agreed a deal with. Seb Ross might be in for the second game against Bora Rangers. He will be a good replacement in the time Dunsmore is out. He can also play all across midfield, which will be very useful for us. He's wanted by a few other clubs, so hopefully they don't steal him from us. He's just a player who'll come in, do the job until Dunsmore's back, and then he'll be happy enough to be on the bench when Dunsmore is back. He's a former Forfar player. He played against us in that derby, or in that playoff defeat I should say, at the end of last season. Hopefully he'll join us in time for the second game of the season. But for now, Ross Gunn will switch to the right wing. Longridge will move up to the left wing with Robbie McIntyre coming in at left back. Tom Glover will continue up front. He's on a really good run of form. He's really developing well, this striker. And Galloway is back on the bench, but he is only fit for the bench. There's a player on the bench, Craig McGuffey. He's on trial. He wants £500 a week to join us, and no way. But he's there. He can play if we need him in this game, but he will be leaving after this game as his trial will come to an end. So that's all the catch up. That's the first 11 for this game against Banks OD. Let's get to the action. First highlight here, McDonald with a free kick for Banks OD. They clip it into the box. It's headed up by Robinson and clear. Harry Henham, who is in the team alongside Jack Leach in midfield. We are rotating our centre midfielders, and they are the two in at the moment. Tom Glover with the shot, and he fires that one over the bar. McConnell with a free kick inside our box, plays it to McIntyre, in to Leach, and he plays it to Glover, who'll hold it up and play it out to Longridge. And can he come on the attack? No, it's a poor first touch, which gives possession to Banks OD. It's Chalmers for them. They played around midfield, but Robinson steps in with a tackle. Leach back to McConnell, and we have possession with 12 minutes gone here of this game, and trying to hold on. Anderson towards Gunn. Oh, it's a poor pass, and now it will be Banks OD. Anderson wins the header. Leach. Robinson boots it clear. This is a bit of nervy defending from us. We're not retaining possession, and it could come back to bite us here as they're through. McLeod, oh, he's fired that wide. That's a terrible miss. Goal kick for Banks OD here. 20 minutes gone. They take it long-ish, but we win it with Longridge. Down to Gunn. He doesn't get there. He's beaten to it. And now Banks OD have possession. They'll come through the midfield with McLeod here. He had that terrible miss earlier. Here's Chalmers coming down this side. This is a bit of a threatening attack so far. Can we intercept? No. Ball over the top. McConnell comes for it. He decides to punch it. It's booted clear. Up to Glover. Can he take it down? He can. Can we counter-attack here? Leroy and Glover a bit on their own, so they play it to Ross Gunn. Gunn bringing us forward down this right hand side. Now can he get a cross into the box? Ross Gunn does get the cross. It's cut out before it gets to Leroy. Robinson wins the header. Longridge has it here as we keep the attack going. It's Longridge to Leach. Back to Henham, to Glover, on to Leroy. He's finished it, but the flag goes up. Oh, it looked like brilliant link-up play between the strikers, but it's offside. Long ball played forward towards Leroy, but it's won in the air by Banks OD, and they will have possession with Wood. And it is McDonald here. McDonald out to Lyons, and they try and build an attack. We're past the half-hour mark here. We've been slightly on top, but not really taking our chances. And could that come back to haunt us? Oh, it nearly did, because McConnell had to go at full stretch to make that save. Banks OT showing they have a threat in this game, and they'll have the corner kick. Lyons to take it in towards the near post, headed just over. Half time here, and if you look at those stats, it's probably been a very even first half. Same amount of shots from both teams, 50-50 possession. We need to improve in the second half. Throw in here, 5 minutes into the second half. Lyons has possession for Banks OT. Anderson for them, they come on the attack. They go back to their goalkeeper. Is he going to go long? No, he plays it back to Anderson for them. They try and build from the back to the keeper. Can we force them to go long here? No, not yet. We're pushing up a little. Can we get some sort of tackle in on this, or some sort of pressure? No, they're able to pass it around us far too easy. It's Chalmers for them down this side for Lyons, and we get a tackle in with Anderson, but it'll fall to Lyons perfectly. And this is a threatening attack. Chalmers in the box. Oh, McConnell has to make another brilliant save, and that looked far too easy for them, the way they built that attack up. Bit of luck when Anderson got the tackle in, but McConnell steps up big with the save. In comes the corner. We get it clear. Stays 0-0, but they have a throw in now with Lyons down to their midfielder. Lyons with the cross into the box to the far post. McIntyre wins it. Longridge has it now. Can we build an attack? Here's Glover. Glover back to Leach. Out to Longridge. Can we get into their half? We can. We go take on our man here and get a cross in the box. Plays it through towards Glover. It's not a great ball. Will we win the second ball here? We will. Hannum down to Leach. Into Tom Glover. Leroy! Oh, just over. Good attempt from distance. Thrown here. McIntyre to take it down to Glover. He'll hold the ball up and he'll play it to McGavra. Ball over the top for Leroy. Yes! Leroy scores! Leroy! McCovra makes it 1-0 just past the hour mark, and we have the lead we needed just to get our noses in front of this game. It was very even. Looked like we were struggling to make the breakthrough, but we've done it here, and it's a substitute here in Jay McGavra playing the ball over the top. Leroy makes the run, times it right this time. He finishes, we go 1-0 up. And just like that, we have another striker injury. It's Tom Glover, who was in great form, has picked up an injury. He is out with a potential arm injury. Josh Galloway was fit enough for the bench. He's going to come on for Glover, but we have another striker injured. Banks OD with a throw in. 25 minutes to go of this game. Down to McManus for them. Hines has it, plays it to McLucky towards the edge box, plays a long forward forward. McDonald cuts it out in at right back for this game. Dylan McDonald. And it is Dare McDonald on possession now, and he gets past the tackle there. It comes into the box. Chalmers is there. Anderson wins the header. McGavra has it. Plays it to McGuffey, who's come on off the bench. Here is Gunn bringing us forward. It's Henham. We have plenty of men forward here. Can we pick out a pass? Galloway looks for something. Back to Henham. Henham. Gunn. He's going to get into the box. Here he is. Gunn. Can he get across now? He's taken down. Referee points to the spot. That looked a very harsh penalty, but we will take it. And it's a chance for Ross Gunn to make it 2-0 and hopefully seal 3 points here at home. Gunn steps back and slots it home. It's the Gunn show here. 2-0 up. His 5th goal of the season. His 50th goal for Wick Academy. And surely that seals the 3 points for us. It was a harsh enough penalty. Gunn won it. Gunn finished it. 2-0. Tone here. It is Michael Miller to take it, who's come on. Down to Ross Gunn. He gets turned. Plays it to McGavra. McGavra. Leroy can't get turned. Back to McIntyre. In space here. Robbie McIntyre takes the shot. It bounces around. And Ross Gunn. Another Gunn show. It's 3-0. And it makes the score look very comfortable. It wasn't until we got through with that first goal by Leroy. But it looks like a comfortable win now. 5 minutes to go. We worked it well here to McIntyre. He had the space. He takes the shot. It bounces around the box. It falls to Gunn. He applies the finish. It's 3-0. His earner at the moment is around 180, so that would be a huge increase for a player who would effectively be a backup when Dunsmore is fit. And here's Lyons for Banks OD, bringing the ball forward. Are they going to get something on a counter-attack here? It's 2-on-1. Lyons, he squares it. Surely it's a goal. Lyons, oh, very selfish play from him there. Wasted that attack. They might get something out of it still with McManus here. Back to Anderson, ball over the top towards Gillespie. He's going to get there. He crosses it. He loops across in. Miller heads it away. McGavra has it. And we are now waiting for the full-time whistle. 5 minutes off injury time. That injury to Tom Glover is a blow. Galloway just back. Doherty still a while away. we are really struggling with striker injuries this season, and we may look to try and bring someone in on a loan or a free in the meantime, just to get another number in there. Here's McLeod for them. He had that terrible miss in the first half. Chalmers with the shot, blocked by Anderson, I think. Yeah, it was Anderson. He blocks the cross there, or the shot, and it will be a corner kick, and Lions will take it for Banks O'Dea as they try and get a consolation goal out of this game. They were definitely in this game up until we got in front. They probably, McConnell with a good save. They probably deserved maybe a goal if they had got in front. Might have been hard to break them down, but we got in front, got the second through gun, got a third through gun, and 3 points here at home. And we can focus on our next game in the league, which against Ruffus in the league, and then there's that derby game. The full time whistle goes here. We win. We keep our lead intact at the top. We are now 6 points clear of Turf, who are up to second. They were our big challenge last season. They're up to second now. We will play our league game off camera, and then we're back for the derby. So here we are ahead of this derby away to Bora Rangers, and before we get into the team, a catch up on the game we played at the weekend. It was away to Ruffus, and it was nearly our first defeat of the season. We went 1-0 down after 16 minutes to a penalty. We couldn't break them down onto this goal with Jay McGavra firing home after a nod down from Ross Gunn, making it 1-1 and a draw there. Thankful of the point in the end. Now we look at the table, the gap is down to 5 points now at the top of the table. We are on 23 points after our first 9 games, so we're 10 games into the season after this derby. If we can win it and stay unbeaten, that will be a brilliant start of the season. We have to watch out for Andrew McRae for Bora Rangers. He is the top scorer in the league. For ourselves, there's a couple of changes to the lineup. Seb Ross did sign in time for that first game against them, so he is making his second appearance in this derby. An injury to Kyle Ure, he is out for a while, so Harry Henham comes into the lineup alongside McGavra. Ross Gunn is back on the left wing, Longridge back at left back. Can we win this derby? Fourth highlight here is a free kick. It would be Seb Ross to take it. Can he whip it in towards anyone? Galloway is in there, Miller is in there, it's headed back towards Henham. It'll come to Ross, down to Leroy, in space, takes the shot, he fires it over. Corner kick for us, 11 minutes gone. It will be Longridge to take it. Can he pick anyone out in the box here? Longridge whips it in towards the far post. It's headed in the air, it's cleared, and Galloway chasing after it here. Can he get there first? He can, so at least he stops the counter-attack chance here. Galloway back in the team after his injury for the injured Tom Glover, who's out for a few weeks. Here's Miller bringing the ball forward from right back. Michael Miller, can he get across in? He squares it back to Henham. Henham in for the injured Kyle Ure. We are suffering a lot with injuries at the start of this season, so to be unbeaten after 10 games will be fantastic if we can get something here today. Here's Galloway, he's through. He didn't get the shot away. McGavra goes down, penalty given out of nowhere for the foul on Jay McGavra. We have a penalty, a chance for Ross Gunn to put us ahead in this derby game from the penalty spot. Gunn fires it home. It's the Gunn show again in the derby, and we're ahead 1-0. It's a very lucky penalty. I'm not sure how much contact there was with McGavra, but we got the penalty, and Gunn fires it home. We're 1-0 up. Brown with a throw in here for Bora Rangers as they try and get back in this game quickly. It is played to Robinson for them. He goes back to McDonald, and they have plenty of men forward here. If we could win it, there will be a real chance of a counter-attack, but that's not looking a possibility at the moment. Maguire with a ball over the top. Longridge heads it straight to Mullen for them. This is dangerous. Mullen fires, and it's in. That's a mistake from Jackson Longridge there. His header was poor, and it is a first goal ever for Bora Rangers for Mullen. Of course it is. But this was a poor header here from Longridge. He could have headed it back to McConnell in goals. Headed it straight to Mullen. Then he doesn't press out, I should say. And yeah, it's a terrible goal to give away. Clears it to Ross Gunn. It hits Gunn on the back, but he will get there. Longridge in possession. Here's McGavra as we try and build an attack. Jay McGavra. Galloway has options with Leroy in there. If Leroy can just make a run. Galloway goes himself. Brilliant from Galloway. Can he finish? What a goal that would have been. But a brilliant save from their keeper. Denies Josh Galloway, and he will run across and take the corner kick on this near side. And he whips it in towards the far post. Anderson is there. He can't win the header, and it falls to Bora Rangers to come on the counter-attack. They've got 3 men over on the opposite side. If we can pick out a pass here. No, he goes back to Brown on the halfway line. We have our men back now, and we win it back. Do we? No, they still have it. Bora Rangers on the attack. Brown in space here. In space in the edge of the box. Takes the shot, and McConnell has to make the save. End-to-end stuff here in this derby game under the lights as Bora Rangers take the corner kick here with Maguire, and he will whip this one in towards the near post. It's a looping one. It's headed away by our man, but it'll fall back to Maguire, and it'll stay 1-1. Corner kick on the near side here for Borough Rangers, and they look to try and threaten our goal again. It is Maguire whipping it in. Robinson comes out, wins the header. It's not fully clear though. Here's Mullen, the goal scorer, back to Maguire, whipped in towards the far post. It falls to their man in the box. We try and push out here. Shot comes in. Oh, Kerr Robinson. And they've turned it around. It's 2-1 Borough Rangers. And this is a nightmare. We got 1-0 up through a lucky enough penalty. And then they've got 2 goals. And both really have been sloppy defending. The way we just let this one go across. And then we don't push out to the edge of the box at all. So Robinson can get a shot away. McConnell, no chance. 2-1 Borough Rangers. Longridge to Robinson to Henham. Can we build an attack here? He plays it through to Leroy. Leroy has options. Galloway! Oh, the keeper has made a second stunning save from Josh Galloway, denying him the equaliser there. He denied him a goal earlier. And yeah, it looks like he's going to be a tough man to beat now in goals from open play. The cross comes into the box. Ross Gunn heads it towards goal. It's a poor header. It's cleared. Gunn has it back. Henham looking for options. Longridge. There's a man free here. It's Galloway. Is he onside? Yes, he was. Longridge. Cross into the box. Leroy's there. He can't win the header. Borough Rangers can't clear their lines fully at the moment. Henham back to Anderson, and it'll stay 2-1. Anderson with a free kick. We have a minute and a half of normal time in this first half remaining. Here's Henham to take it forward. McGavra has the 2 strikers up there. Here's Galloway. Galloway back to Robinson, and we're trying to end this first half, strongly, and maybe get level going into the second half. Here is Longridge in possession. Plays it forward to Gunn. Can he get across into the box? It's Ross Gunn. He's going to have to square it here. He does to McGavra. McGavra, poor from Jay McGavra there. Gives the ball away, and they are glad to get up the other end. But Longridge wins it back for us. It is Robinson here to Anderson, the centre back, stepping up, bringing us forward. Ball over the top towards Leroy. Can he get there? He can! Leroy! McCovra makes it 2-2 right on half time. And that really is a poacher's finish, because he beat the keeper to it and loops his header over. It's Anderson here. He stepped up the centre back. He plays a long ball. Leroy makes the run, and he beats the on-rushing keeper with the looping header into the empty net. It's 2-2 in this derby. What a first half for the neutrals. Will we get into half-time at this scoreline? We will indeed. So we were ahead, we went behind, but at half-time it's all square. Long ball played forward this time, and it comes back with McGray. The chances for him have been few and far between, but he had a big miss in the first half. We need to try and keep him quiet for sure as Borough Rangers come on the attack here. This looks dangerous. They've cut in field. Can we win it back? No, we can't. There's space here for Waugh. Takes the shot. Oh, Ricky Waugh. 3-2 Borough Rangers in the derby. They're back in front 5 minutes into this second half. It's been a real struggle all night for us here. Not sure if it's playing midweek or the injuries catching up on us. We just don't seem to be as sharp in this game. That's a really good finish, to be fair. It's 3-2. Mullen here in possession as they try and get a 2-goal lead in this derby, for the first time for either team to be in front by 2 goals if they did. Maguire in possession. Henham with a tackle. Comes back to Borough Rangers. Robinson for them. Mullen. Oh, he had time there. He actually would have got through because Longridge didn't read it well. He would have run through into the box, but he decided to cross it, and it's in McConnell's hands now. Robinson has it. Robinson in possession. Plays it to Longridge. Can he get us something down this side? Longridge into their half, going himself. He's got Ross Gunn there. He's got Galloway here too. Galloway going on his own. Takes a shot. Oh, fires it just wide. Goal kick for Borough Rangers here. Dixon Hodge goes long with it. Galloway wins it in the air. Can't pick out Leroy, so it's possession for the home team. McDonald back to the keeper, and it's Dixon Hodge here going kind of long towards Ballantyre's in space, and he will take his time on the ball. No rush for them at all now as they try and build an attack here. Oh, it's Waugh again in space. Here's McRae. Is he going to get a shot away? He is, but it's off target. It stays 3-2 on the hour mark. Henham here picking up possession outside our own box. Plays it long towards Leroy. Leroy doesn't quite read the bounce there, so it falls back with Borough Rangers, and they can come on the attack with Robinson. Robinson bringing it forward. Can he square it? He can. McRae is in there. He heads it over. We can't keep giving him chances. Henham to Leach, who's come on in midfield. Plays it to Nimmo, who's come on the right wing for Seb Ross, on loan from Dundee United. Nimmo. Oh, that's poor. He needed to beat his man there. Can he get the ball back? No, he can't. So Borough Rangers have it with Maguire to Robinson. Robinson plays it forward. Anderson tries to put pressure on McRae. We don't win the ball back, and our defence for a moment was out of shape, and it is still. McRae is through here again. Surely he'll finish this time. He will. The top scorer in the league. We gave him too many chances. It's 4-2, and that should be Derby Day success now for Borough Rangers and our first defeat of the season. It's McRae over the top. Our defence was never really set, and he's had too many chances in this game to keep missing, and he doesn't miss that one. Corner kick on the near side here with 15 minutes to go. It would be Leach to take it. Could we get something out of this? In it comes Leach. Long Ridge is there. He can't win the header. It'll fall to Henham. Back to Leach. He stayed onside. Ball into the box. Nimmo's there. Keeper comes and claims it, and we can't get back in this game. Derby defeat, it looks like. So we'll have drawn our last game and not won this one. So 2 games without a win after a long winning stretch at the start of the season. We're in a good position after 10 games. It's just disappointing to lose this Derby game. I think last season, if I'm not mistaken, we were beaten 4-0 here in this Derby. So we're having trouble winning away from home against Borough Rangers. There is the full-time whistle. It's a 4-2 defeat. So a first defeat of the season there in that Derby game against Borough Rangers means our lead at the top is cut to 3 points. 10 games into the season, our first defeat. We'd have taken that with the injury problems we've had, but just, yeah, things not flowing just as well at the moment as 2 games without a win in the league. Hopefully it doesn't stretch much further than that, but it's been a good start to the season. Let's hope we can build on it. So we'll go into the schedule, and the next game we are going to play is actually that Scottish Cup game away to Forfar Athletic. We're looking for revenge from that playoff defeat, and then we'll play our home game against Elgin City in the league. We'll play 1 league game and 1 Highland Cup game in between episodes. Hopefully we'll still be on top after the next episode, and yeah, we can really build on the first half of this season. If you did enjoy this episode, please drop a like on the video. Always good to see more likes and that people are enjoying them. Don't forget to leave any feedback in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Helps the channel to grow and helps you catch every episode of the Highland Fling. And until the next one, please take it easy.